so easy on the hand. 50mm f2 on Fujifilm X-T5. Let's talk about how Fujifilm 50mm f2 it is focusing and how are the results on Fujifilm X-T5. Let's talk about this now. Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Tudor Matescu and I like to talk about photography tips, tricks, photography gear, composition and so on. So if you are in content like this, please give it a like, subscribe now to my video, and let's see how 50mm f2 is acting on Fujifilm X-T5 because I'm very surprised about the results. So I've took this lens, the 50mm f2 on my Fujifilm X-T5 for documenting an event, and also I'll compare this lens, the 50mm f2, to Sigma 56mm f1.4 and to Sigma 30mm f1.4, and we'll see which lens it is better depending on what you want to do with each lens. So I've took this lens to document an event and I've used it in difficult situation, but also in abstract photography, for portrait photography, for street photography and so on my X-T5. And I am shocked by the results. So let's get to the first point. The first point it is how the combo is feeling in the hand because it's important. Well, the build quality of the 50mm f2 it is great. You have nice aperture clicks, it is weather sealed, and the most important thing is that this lens is small, is light, and is making Fujifilm X-T5 easy to carry. So great combo on the hand. If you like a longer lens, you can carry this combo all day long in a camera bag. It will not disappoint you regarding weight, size, weather sealing, and as we will see, AF and image quality. Now let's talk about AF. Well, this was the surprising point. The AF of this lens worked great on my X-T5. And why I'm surprised? Because the 50mm f2 didn't have such good AF on my X Pro C, on my X-T4 and other Fujifilm cameras, but on my X-T5 worked better than my 35mm f2, also worked better than Sigma 30mm f1.4, and also worked better than Sigma 56mm f1.4. So the AF of this small 50mm f2 on X-T5, it is crazy good, crazy fast and accurate. So I was really amazed. It was one of the first lenses that was shining regarding AF on X-T5 with the present firmware of X-T5. So great AF, speed and accuracy, no complaints, amazing. I'm totally satisfied with the AF of this small lens in low light and of course in good light. The next point is image quality. Yes, I feel that this lens is resolving with no problems the Fujifilm X-T5 sensor. I will not do pixel peeping test because it's not important for me, but I feel that the lens it is rendering much better than the 35mm f1.4, than the 30mm f1.4 from Sigma and so on. So great image quality regarding the rendering. The image is a modern looking image, is a Fujifilm WR small lens image. It's rendering like a normal Fujifilm WR small f2 lens, the Fuji Chron lenses, and so on. So great image quality, you'll have no complaints, and I feel that yes, you have a boost in image quality because you have the new sensor that will generate tones like a full frame. So this sensor, it is very close to a full frame. Again, this is where the X-T5 it is winning it. More details and better tonal range. So the image will look different compared to an X Pro C, for example. This video it is sponsored by my site and my newsletter. On my newsletter I share tips, tricks, POVs, explain POVs, where I document all kinds of events and designs and so on that you can get and download on your computer. So please check my newsletter. You'll find the link of my newsletter in the comments and in the description. Click that link and subscribe now to my newsletter for more tips, tricks and news from me. For street photography and hobby, I would choose the 50mm f2 lens, no questions asked. So if you want a small lens weather sealed, I would go on X-T5 with the 50mm f2. I would not choose for hobby and street Sigma 56mm f1.4 or Sigma 30mm f1.4. I would choose this lens because it is small. You will get the subject separated. It's a lens that can be used also in documentary shots. When you have some airy streets, it's a lens that can help you make abstract photography. It's a lens that can help you make fine art photography. It's a lens that can help you make portraiture photography. The AF is reliable, the image quality it is great, the package it is portable and weather sealed. So I'm totally loving this lens. It's a no-brainer on X-T5 if you want this field of view. But if you want to do paid work and if you want portraits, yes, you will need a longer lens. So for portraits especially, I would use the 35mm f1.4 or go with Sigma 56mm f1.4 if you want a portraiture lens. But if you want a lens that will be able to do, how I've said, street photography, fine art photography, documentary photography, detailed shots and portraits, this is the lens to go. But I would not use this lens exclusively for portraits. I feel that the field of view and the f2 aperture aren't sufficient compared to other Fujifilm lenses that are out there. So I would not use this lens exclusively for portraits. But if you want a general lens and if you like this field of view, then this is the lens to go. And I like this field of view especially for fine art photography and for abstract photography. So this is where this lens comes in. When I'm on the streets, I can do some abstract shots like soul lighter, I can do some documentary shots, and also I can do some portraiture photography and some detailed photography and so on. So again, a very usable lens to have on you. And I especially love it more for hobby street photography. I like it more than the 56mm f1.4 from Sigma or from Fuji. So this is the lens I would go in the Fujifilm system for street and hobby. Please subscribe now to my channel, give it a like. Thank you and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.